Here's the grand entrance of Happy Daze. She's a 55-foot cruiser stern narrowboat built in 2010 by Midland Canal Centre, and they do a fabulous job. You'll see as we go through. It's a bit of an extended introduction to this boat because it's a lovely day. Here in Northamptonshire, she makes her way down to our wharf for sail. And it's my birthday, so why not celebrate with a beautiful boat. She's sort of reverse layout. The galley's not at the back, it's in the middle, but the bedroom's in the forward cabin. She has a side hatch on the starboard side, can't see it there, but the paintwork's lovely. She's a young boat really, and she's immaculate inside and out. There's the crew taking her down. Huge stern deck, 7 feet long. Lovely social space. There's a locker in the bows there, just a storage locker. Nice well deck, 3 foot 10 inches long with a seat. Under that seat actually the batteries for the bow thruster. 2 batteries in there. Lots of windows on board, lovely light boat. She was last blacked in August 2018. She had 4 new anodes put on her. And that pram hood and the forward cratch cover that you saw in the first video were brand new in 2019. Immaculate condition. Onto the stern deck, lovely taff seat, very good condition, shiny brass tiller. And under these deck boards is the engine. It's an Isuzu 42. Very, very clean in there we go. The starter batteries at the top of the screen. And there are 4 other domestic batteries in a locker on the stern deck. You'll see those shortly. All very clean in there and neat and tidy. There's the Morse control and bow thruster controls. It's a Vitus 55 kgf. The battery is in that left-hand locker there, and the right-hand locker is just a storage bench. Sorry, the gas is in there, but storage as well. Lovely glazed back doors. That's unusual actually. And down into the boat we go. Into the saloon, as I mentioned. 9 feet long. 2 lovely, comfortable captain's type armchairs with footstools. It's carpeted in here. Really cosy. There's 3 radiators and a towel rail on board. Speakers throughout for the stereo system. And here's a television in the corner. There's one of the stereos on board. And under here, in this cupboard, is the CD and DVD player and the Freeview box. That television's on a wall-mounted bracket it pulls out. Here's the inverter. Victron 3 kilowatt inverter charger. All top of the range. Nice, useful hanging locker on the starboard side here. The boat's fitted out an oak face ply with oak trim. Beautiful job to fit out. Lovely ceilings there, woodwork on the ceilings, and head height on the boat is 6 feet 5 inches. All the lighting is LED. On into the dinette area. Lovely space this, dining table. It turns into a spare double berth. Storage under that forward seat, and the storage under this seat along with a freezer. That's a Shoreline. There we go, try and open it. Very useful freezing space. And there's a view down from the galley. There's 7 of these bus-style windows on board and 2 portholes. Lovely glasses cabinet over the delineation between dinette and galley with lights under actually. Into the galley we go. The worktops I think are Corian. There's a 4-burner gas hob here. And the work surface extends with this hinged bit. It brackets up. It's very useful that. Under here is one of those carousel storage cupboards that I get so enthralled by. And next to that is the 12-volt Shoreline fridge. There's an ice box in there as well. The sink is under, or over this cupboard rather, it's under that draining rack. It's stainless steel. Next to that is the cooking. There's a microwave up there. That's a hot point curve. Under that is a spin flow grill and oven. Storage cupboard below that. Opposite, some work surface with a bank of 3 drawers underneath. And a cupboard next to that. There's a lot of room on this boat. For a 55-foot boat, she feels really spacious. There's a side hatch here with a pull-down fly screen over. That's super useful. If you don't want it, it just rolls back up. The galley, I should have mentioned, is 7 feet 4 inches long, and that dinette was 6 feet 2 inches. It's a slightly unusual arrangement, but very practical. Down into a corridor with lots of shelves on the left. First room on the port side is the loo. The loo is an electric ceramic, electric macerator pump out. Ceramic basin, a couple of cupboards under there. I'll continue down the corridor to the shower. There's a heated towel rail opposite. The shower itself is 2.5 feet by 2 feet. Glass door, there's a light in there, a waterproof light. And opposite the shower is a floor-to-ceiling wardrobe, but the door of it actually doubles up as the shower room door, so you can lock that shut for privacy. And in there is a huge cupboard with shelves that go right back at the forward end of it. Love this boat. Speakers are out, you might notice those. And the bedroom's in the forward cabin. It's a cross bed. I'll try and demonstrate that. There's 2 drawers under it at the foot end here. So the pin just pulls out, that drops down, and the mattress flips over. Hey presto, that's your bed. I'm trying to pin this back up with one hand, bear with me. No, I'm struggling. Let's have a look at the cupboards by the bed. So next to the bed is a very deep cupboard there, and a cupboard with a door over it. There's a wardrobe behind the bedroom door. I'll show you that on the way back out. I'm still struggling with this pin. There we go. Sorry about that. It's one-handed. It's not easy. It's easy with 2 hands, I will say that. There's another stereo there next to the bedside locker, and out onto the whale deck. Bow thruster batteries are under there. That doubles up as a bench seat. And in here is that locker I mentioned. There's an anchor rope and chain and other bits and pieces in there. Lovely whale deck this. Nice glazed front doors. We'll have another walk back through the boat. Huge bank of batteries on her, 4 domestics, 1 starter, 2 bow thruster. Here's that wardrobe that I mentioned. It's good size actually. She was last blacked, I think I said, in 2018. There's a hull survey available for this boat. That was in 2018. You can have a look at that in the office. Water tank's 450 litres polypropylene. And all the lighting is LED. She has a galvanic isolator on board. And the engine doesn't have many hours on it. It was recorded at the previous sale of about 400. The current owner's really not done a lot in her. I've estimated the hours at 700. So there we go, absolutely charming boat. I love the layout. Plenty of space, very social back deck here. Immaculate pram hood. And off we go. For further photographs, a fully downloadable colour spec and the price, go to our website www.rugbyboats.co.uk.